What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to Football Manager 2019. We are on the slide and we are now about to play in the FA Cup semi-final. Where I don't want to be sliding, really. I want to win the FA Cup and I want to win the Premier League. We're still in decent stead to win the Premier League. And even better than that is a recent result in the FA Cup semi-final number 1, which has already been played, and I'll show you that in a second. So this is what things look like. We lost to Liverpool and we lost to Lyon. So we got knocked out of the Champions League. Liverpool closed the gap on us slightly, although we were clear by a number of points at that stage. We then beat Tottenham in the league 1-0. That was a bit of a bum clencher because it just wasn't really going our way. Every highlight was them. Asensio popped up with a tap-in. It was a bit of a rebound situation. We then absolutely thumped Burnley with a heavily rotated team. Those of you who can read, which is probably at least 3 of you, we have a lot of problems down here, which we'll get to. Halfred Duncan ineligible because he's already played for us this season. We of course sold Duncan to Crystal Palace. I'll get to that in a second. We dropped points at Cardiff and we dropped points away to Southampton. I don't know what to tell you. It wasn't going our way. We've got an extremely rotated team because we've got injuries and things, cup-tied players. We've got fatigue on the go as well. So down here you can see that Coleman is injured and will be out for another 3 weeks. Berardi is injured and will be out for just another 2 days, but he's been out for a couple of weeks. It means that we've been playing Asensio out of position, and Danny Olmo has been playing there as well. I say out of position, they don't mind it. He's accomplished. I think Asensio is actually natural in that position, which is strange. I didn't even know that. Edwards is obviously cup-tied. Stulak, not that he's played that much football this season, but still another option we could have used, has been out injured. He's only just come back. Jack Butland picked up I would say a pretty bad injury, but it ruled him out for the Burnley game, the Cardiff and the Southampton games. Maybe maybe with Butland in goal, we wouldn't have conceded 1 or 2 of the goals that we did and not dropped the points. I don't know. Mount is cup-tied. Gibbs White has only just come back from injury as well. So, yeah, a lot of players out through injury and various sort of ineligibility. Asensio has been playing too much football, basically not fit enough to play. Baba not fit enough to play. Markovic not fit enough to play. Some of these will probably need to be taken off. George Mia doesn't look great. Could play Ampadu instead of him, but I want at least one experienced centre-back in there in front of Ruddy, who, to be fair to him, hasn't actually been doing that badly. Vak Norman has come in at left-back, despite being our right-back. Larola has been called upon. Melagoni not playing the role I want him to play, unfortunately. I either want a Mazzala or a central midfielder, and he can play neither. So I've got him in there as an advanced playmaker. I'm not sure how that's going to go down. Thiago Maia in there. Kent drops to the left mid. Torre and Juvelic up front. Adam Ida's just come back from injury as well. He actually played in the last game against Southampton. Did he score in that game? I think he might have scored. Did he? No, he didn't score. Larola and Asensio scored. So I'm not confident about this one. I've been confident through every game we've played this season, right? We've dropped points here or there, sure. But I've been... Okay, they were actually friendly games, so that they don't count. You know, we lost to Man City and... Champions League, we've had some problems in losing to Barca and drawing to Bayern and stuff. But throughout the entire season, I've been confident going to every game. It's all but a formality. And then we dropped points at these 2, lost to Liverpool, and now all of a sudden we're going into a massive game, and I have zero confidence in the side. In the FA Cup itself, Wolves beat Manchester City on penalties. I don't think there are 2 legs in the FA Cup. Correct me if I'm wrong. So it means that if we beat Crystal Palace, we play Wolves in the final. If there was ever a gift of a trophy, this is it. No disrespect to Crystal Palace or Wolves, but Man City, a team that I don't think we've ever beaten, apart from maybe once when they had a European hangover, are out of the competition. 4 former Liverpool players in the starting 11 today. Shaqiri, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Sakho and Karius. They also have Eric Bailly at the back. Sidibe, former Monaco right back. Herrera, I think, former Porto. They've got a lot of sort of big names. Jack Grealish on the bench, Maximilian Meyer, Idrissa Gueye is on there as well, Willian on the bench as well. Bear in mind we are quite a way into the future, but they've got a good side. I mean, they wouldn't be here if they weren't a good side. So we are going to need to play well. Kent with the ball in early doors, comes back out to Larola, and that's the end of that highlight. I just want to get into the final. I mean, I want to win it, obviously, but getting into the final and maybe getting some of these players back that are injured or fatigued would be really nice, because I mean they've got more energy than we have. They're just a fitter team at the moment. We've played too much football. We've had injuries, meaning I couldn't rotate. That's the main problem. I'll show you the league in just a second when we play, I think, Bournemouth in the league, which, you know, theoretically we should win because they are bottom. I believe they're still bottom, but we are still top and we are still clear. Liverpool just dropped points against Manchester United. They drew 1-1, so it's not dire situation just yet for the league. It is for this cup game though. We are dithering with it. Melagoni, Thiago Maia, Melagoni got it back again. Here's Larola, back to Melagoni. Just everything going through Melagoni right now. Here comes Kent on the turn. Karius does something I think I've ever seen him do. He's actually made a save. Ball to come in here from Kent, and Karius has made another save. What the hell is going on? You can tell this is a video game. Karius has caught the ball twice. Here's Larola at the back. Plays a long ball forward. It's going to go to no one. Drops to the Crystal Palace defence, who mopped that up nicely. Please end highlight. We don't want this to continue and end up conceding from this situation. We do seem to be in control of it, though, to be fair. Look at the space Kent has got there. Beats his man, and another save for Karius. Well. 8 shots, 2 on target, which means Karius has made 2 saves. I'll start making that joke in a second, but it is weird to see Karius back in the Premier League, in particular with a team who's made it to a FA Cup semi-final. That's the end of the first half, and we're the only club who have had highlights, but that doesn't mean anything because it only takes one to go against us, and we've conceded and we're out of the competition. It would be painful to be knocked out of the FA Cup at this stage. It really would, especially as we're trying to do something no other club in the history of the competition has done by trying to win 3 in a row. I could bring on Marco Asensio here, but he's only got 83 fitness. I don't know if I want to do that. I could take Kent off, but I've got no one who could come on for him apart from Asensio, who I'd rather not bring on. So, Adam Ida for Jovelic, maybe? I think we just need to create something. For the first time all season, I don't have anyone I can bring on who I trust to create something. Let's just bring on Douglas Luiz right now and see if that changes anything. Tell them to get creative. This is the problem I've been having, you know. Once we hit the 60-minute mark and it's 0-0 or it's 1-1, we lose a lot of sort of steam and momentum, and the subs I have are just not sort of impact subs. They're sort of, it's a good save from Karius, they're sort of subs to steady the ship or just, you know, straight replacements, but they're not sort of exciting players. Ball comes in. Karius has done a Karius. Jovelic has lost the ball. If you hear a lot of hissing and stuff in the background by 2 cats apparently fighting on the landing. I am going to bring on Asensio now. I think Olmo's going to be the player to come off. I don't want to do it though. That's the thing. I'm going to... What's Melagoni's fitness? I'm going to put Olmo in the middle. This might be a stupid idea, but I'm going to put Olmo in the middle as a Mazzala, because that's what I like to play there. And I'm going to bring on Asensio for Melagoni, who is, Asensio natural in that position. And I'm going to bring on Adam Ida for Jovelic, and that's going to be it. The problem is, this could go to extra time, and I don't want it to go to extra time. I want it to be done, because if it's not done, we run the risk of... I think you get another sub, though, don't you? But we do run the risk of picking up an injury or two. It is going to extra time. It's 0-0, and here we go. Well. It's just not what I wanted. My team can't cope with it. Right, do we get an extra sub here? If we do... Yeah, if we do what? What do I do? Yeah, that's the problem. I think Vagnomen, maybe Baba comes on. Baba, maybe... I mean, Liam Kelly could come on and maybe do a job there, but... Ultimately, Ryan Kent is the player I'd like to take off. Unfortunately, I don't have anyone who can play in his position, even remotely. Like, literally no one. So, right, hang on. Can Baba come on? Can he go there? And then, can I put him on a wing-back attack? It's risky, and I don't think I want to do it, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm just going to assume I can't make... I think you can only make one sub, yeah? Yeah, right, okay. So I know you can make one sub after that. So Baba's going to come on for Ryan Kent. We've pulled him back because he's not natural in a further forward position, but I've got him on attack, so he will be bombing up. Vagnomen, I would like to put on support if I can. Inverted wing-back, no. Complete wing-back support, I think that, no, maybe not. Yeah, we'll do complete wing-back support, because that's actually what Larola... Yeah, we'll tell Larola to do the opposite and just do attack, but yeah, that's what we're going to do. So let's just start it. Okay. Nerve-wracking, because I think there might be a bit of a gap down that left-hand side going forward. However... defensively speaking, we should be fine. They've had 6 shots on target. They've had more than us. And I've not seen one iota of evidence of that within the highlights. If this goes to penalties, I don't know I hold out much hope. It's one of those games where we are fully expected to beat Crystal Palace and then they beat us on penalties. Like, if anything goes... like, Wolves have just done it to Man City. You'd expect Man City to absolutely obliterate Wolves. The Wolves have managed to hold on, much as Crystal Palace has managed to do that, and then they've nicked it on penalties. So I can feel the same thing happening to us today, really. Here comes Sidibe. We've taken the ball. We need to score, and we need to score now. Ball comes forward. Use Baba. Long ball forward to Asensio. Is he onside? You can't celebrate in this day and age without waiting for the VAR decision. I don't think it's going to go to VAR, and we've scored. Right. Let's not get lazy. Get complacent, and let's actually do a job. Asensio's come on off the bench. We're into the final few seconds of this game. Ball's played long and straight out of play. That could and theoretically should, and it is the end of the game. We've won in extra time. We are going to yet another final, and it is the FA Cup final against Wolves. I've never been so happy in all my life at the prospect of facing Wolves. Now, Wolves are not a bad side. I'll show you the league table just now. But they are in 12th. We should be beating that team. There's absolutely no reason why we should not be beating Wolves, is what I'm saying. I much prefer to play them than I would Man City. Put it that way. Where are we? I'm assuming that means we go through. It's not like a 2-leg situation, is it? I mean, I've not had confirmation that we're going to a final. I'm under the impression as an FA Cup semi-final is just a one-time deal. I think the League Cup... Is the League Cup a 2-leg thing? I'm not sure. Yeah, there you go. We're in the final. So, that gets played after the season finishes. We can forget about that. We should be fit for that one. Going back to the league table briefly, just so that I can show you. We are top still with 3 points clear, despite our shortcomings in the last 4 games. But we have 2 games in hand over Liverpool. Man City have 3 games in hand, which means they can put 9 points on the board and put themselves level on points with Liverpool, 72. Fortunately for us, that means they're still behind us, right? So all we need to do is just pick up the pace a little bit, win the next 2 games, put daylight between us and the chasing 2 teams, and we should be fine. And next on the list is Bournemouth, who have just lifted themselves off the bottom. But I'm hoping that at least Berardi or Coman, I can't remember which one's close enough to come back, should be back for that game, and we can start putting things back on track again. So the team has strengthened slightly with the return of Berardi, although he's only 91% fit. He's not really match fit. He's literally just come back. Liam Kelly is playing, believe it or not. The extremely well-rounded player who can play pretty much anywhere up the middle, who's only played, one game for us this season? Yeah, literally one game, and he didn't play particularly well in that game either. He has to come in as the shadow striker because Torre is shattered, and Olmo is even worse, so we're leaving him at home. Yeah, things are not that great, really. And Pardew plays for one of the first times this season. I could play Broughton, I guess, but I am going to play Ampadu. I mean, he's a very good defender. I don't know why I haven't really been trying to play him a little bit more often this season. We've had a couple of complaints, actually, from Chelsea saying that we're not using him and, can they have him back, etc. And I was like, no. But we are going into the game against Bournemouth. I've got a bench that is going to definitely need to be used in certain areas, regardless of whether I need to sub those players off to change the game. They're going to need to come off because of fitness. Vagnoman is one of them. He's only 87% fit, but it was either that or use someone who's 84% fit or don't play a right back. So, yeah, the Roller will replace him probably half-time, maybe a little bit further into the second half, but not an awful lot more. We need to win this, and we need to put our season back on track, because the last thing I want to do is to just drop it now. We can't lose the league now. That would be gut-wrenching. We've been knocked out of Europe against a team I genuinely thought was within our grasp to win, and now all of a sudden we're sliding in the league and there's nothing really I can do about it. It's depth more than anything that's costing us right now. And I say that, we have the depth, but we've been hit with so many injuries that it's difficult to... It's difficult to sort of, I don't know, I can't say, if we had more depth we'd be fine, because it's not, we would have a lot of people who would be unhappy that they weren't getting football, because it's only the last maybe 5 or 6 games we've really struggled with it. Throughout the rest of the season we've been fine. So, yeah, at the moment in this game against a team who are, let's be honest, getting relegated, we've not created anything. We've not done anything. I've not seen one highlight. I think now that we're into the final 25, it might be time to just bring the big boys on. Asensio being one of them. He can come on for Kent. Do you know what? I'm just going to leave him as a inverted winger. He prefers to play on the right side, Asensio, but we play him on the left, and I don't even know why. I think Abdoulaye Touré will have to come on here as well instead of Kelly, who's been absolutely useless in that game. And I said I'm going to have to bring off Vagnoman. Look how many yellow cards we've racked up there. Vagnoman was a player I was going to bring off for Larola, but saying that, and no one else is really playing particularly badly. I think maybe we should just bring on Larola for Vagnoman. Put him on the complete wing-back attack, see if we can get further forward, play a good ball across to Asensio or something. And here we go. Oh, and guess what? It's a Bournemouth highlight. If we lose this, we're in trouble, We're losing to the likes of Bournemouth. No disrespect, but they are a team who are about to get relegated. Here comes Asensio powering forward. He's gone down. Referee, surely that's a foul. Brooks has been played through. He's beaten the defender. Oh, dear. What is going on? Ruddy didn't know anything about it, and that's another thing that I can't wait to fix. Butland needs to get back in goal. I feel like some of the goals we're conceding are just... They could have been avoided had we had a goalkeeper with hands between the sticks. Here comes Brook. Janssen over the bar. It's Brooks, not Brook, by the way. All of a sudden, since I've made those changes, we've actually been under the cosh. We're still 4 points clear, despite the fact that Douglas Luiz is about to get sent off, just to add to my woes. It's just a list of players unavailable that just keeps on growing, and there he goes with 12 minutes left. We've lost our midfield, and there is quite literally nothing I can do about it. I'm now going to have to put Gibbs White Mazzala support just to drop him back slightly. Well, I can't quite get over this. We've gone from being a team completely unstoppable and feared by everyone to a team that you can't wait to play because they're so bad. Here comes Adam Ida, plays it backwards towards Asensio, gets into the box, that's a carbon copy. Ball forward to even Nusic. We've got the ball back again. Here's Edwards. Plays it back. I looked at the under-23s yesterday. Actually, there's a player that we signed right at the beginning of the game, essentially at the beginning of our save, called Ian Thomas from TNS for £500. Torres in, Berardi. Oh, if we could score here, that would be fantastic. That's a foul. Yeah, we signed him for £500 from TNS, called Ian Thomas. I've loaned him out for the last 3 or 4 seasons. He's actually starting to become good. If I remember, I'll show you in just a second. Asensio free kick is saved by Begovic. Easy save for him in the end. It's a shame we've not managed to squeeze out a goal here. A point is better than a defeat, though. So providing we don't concede here, I'll be relatively happy, given the fact that we had someone sent off. We shouldn't be, but it is what it is. We're still 4 points clear with the game in hand, so it's still in our hands. So for as long as it's in our hands, I won't be unhappy. Maybe. Arsenal, I believe, is the only tricky game we have left. Oh no, we play Man City. I lied. Arsenal and Man City, the only 2 games I'm even remotely concerned about. We'll see where we end up. Next episode, I'm not sure where we'll come back. Maybe we come back for Man City, Crystal Palace, and then we'll do Southampton, Wolves to finish the season off. It depends on what happens. If we beat Arsenal, Everton, Norwich and Fulham, there probably won't be any need to come back for Man City because we'll have the league wrapped up by then and we won't even need to worry about it. But we'll see where we are. If we struggle against Arsenal, which I'm fully predicting we will do, although we haven't lost yet, Liverpool we lost fine, but they're a good side. They're the team chasing us, but we've still not we've dropped points. We've still not lost. So despite the fact that we're not playing very well, we're still not we're still picking up points. But yeah, we'll see. Let's go into the under 23s. Was it the under 18s even? It is the under 18s. I could have brought up Dorado from because Dorado's still down there, worth 16 million, and I just don't play him. I could have brought him up if I'm really struggling for injuries. But here, Ian Thomas, look. I mean, he's 20 years... Look at that. I mean, he's not better than anyone we currently have, sure. But he cost me £500 in the very beginning. He hadn't really played for TNS. He was only like 15, 16 when we signed him. And he's gone out on loan. He's got regular football for the last 4 seasons. And now all of a sudden, he's starting to creep up into a useful little player. Either one more season out on loan, or he plays in a position I actually want. That's why I signed him. He plays as a central midfield automatic. Oh, no, he doesn't. He used to. Attack, then. Can he play support? No. Can he play defend? No. Okay, well, his long shots need to improve dramatically, but he can play in a position we actually use. Maybe I'll try him out pre-season next year and we'll see what happens. But for right now, I'm not gonna issue a warning, but I'm not gonna try to appeal. I don't think you can appeal with 2 yellow cards. But either way, we're gonna leave you. I'll leave you on the league table. We've drawn 3 in a row, and we lost to Liverpool in our last 5 games. Oh dear. Tomorrow's episode, we should see either should see a vast improvement, or you'll see the slide continue, and then we'll be in a battle against Manchester City. But if you have enjoyed that, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.
Football Index. The game changed. Download the app now.